Welcome back to Bronze League Heroes. Jimmy, let me introduce the two players who sound like they were spit out of a corporate-approved meme list, or at least in terms of names. Let's first introduce our Terran with the red SCVs. Awesome Sauce. And in the bottom left, with one probe mining his minerals and the rest not so much, Frankencow. Just to detail the exchange so far, Awesome Sauce said, "Good luck, have fun." Frankencow said, "Fuck you." Awesome Sauce, technically. Wait, whose camera are we on? I don't know if he actually saw it.
SCV ready.
It's a probe rush. This isn't Florencio. It's not like they're stacked up. He didn't see it. He doesn't have that mini-map DLC. Instead, all he has is an SCV scouting. Has he figured it out? He's looking. I wonder what's going on. The Awesome Sauce action cam. What's going on? Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, Paddock at the disco, and also in the main.
Who does that? You have to be kidding me that anyone can be this bad.
Okay. Well, the barracks is being killed by the probes. A hard counter. It lifts. The probes cannot fly. Budget reasons. One SCV. Trying to repair, which is, maybe not a proportionate response. Two SCVs, on the other hand, could change everything. So now Awesome Sauce is supply blocked. There's another barracks in production. There's enough potentially for a Reaper or another command center. The SCVs took a pacifist pledge and are conscientious objectors to killing probes. But we'll see how long that lasts. As obviously the fearsome and mighty probe is more than enough to counter an equal or greater amount of simple space construction vehicles. Unfortunately, though, another barracks is, I don't know if canceled, is delayed, one way or another. Awesome Sauce has retreated with his fragile SCVs. He's landed a barracks and he's trying to build a Reaper, but he first has to get his proxy supply depot done or lose, tactically, another SCV, allowing the Reaper to produce. And now the macro probes have over hextupled their number. The command center learns to fly. A beautiful story. Maybe not the circumstances. Well, alright, it's a tough world out there on the ladder. You can't just have all the time in the world trial by fire, even if that fire is set by probes attacking you. The Reaper's about to pop out. The probes are bloodthirsty. Do probes even drink anything? The blood lubricates their processing units. Who wouldn't love that? Anyways, at this point now, the probe count is significantly hotter. The probes hunt down the Reaper. One Reaper, two probes dutifully chase it, but the Reaper being microed for everything he has. Quite literally. There's nothing else. Throws a nade. The probes easily dodge it. Probes recognizing their main weakness is anything that can shoot. Another probe falls, but the Reaper micros back and micros forth. They'll hunt the SCVs. Awesome Sauce, a second Reaper! Absolute disaster for Frankencow. And unfortunately, the probes, their numbers thinned, no longer have the intimidating presence they once did. Awesome Sauce may be able to go back in mine with almost as many SCVs as he started with. The probes. Demoralized, broken, so many others dying, them just admitting there is no hope. Wait, a last breath of life. attempts to kill a Reaper. Micro's back. The command center is still lifted, but the probes have finally been eliminated. And now we can play that macro build we've been working on. Meanwhile, there's a few Terran outposts scattered throughout Internal Empire, as he tries to collect his SCVs. There is a gateway done. There's enough probes that the economy... In fact, right now, the income is in favor of our Protoss player, but 2 Reapers could technically kill everything. Another probe slaughtered. The lookout probe. The canary in the coal mine. The probe in the mineral line. Or out of the mineral line, more accurately. But a zealot pops out just in time. The micro is there. The zealot can't catch the Reapers, but the cannon can. The cannon looking for a kill. Micro's around. Awesome sauce. More micro than he's ever done before. The tactiprobes are pulled. Citizens arrest. Sir, you're wanted for murder. But his accomplice gets away and starts a revolution. And now it's time to kick this revolution into overdrive. Hopefully that Reaper doesn't come back in a marine suit and plot armor. The Reaper, though. Oh no, the probes. The Reaper. Cybercore's done. Probes. Reaper. Reaper. Probes. Cybercore. Chrono Boost. Reaper. Probes again. The slaughter. That Reaper has 12 kills. And it's not done. Micro's back. That Reaper never lets one probe get away. Target firing. More micro. Adept. Chrono boosted. More probes. Another kill. 14. Adding him up. Adept nearly complete. Almost another probe. He missed the targeting. Oh no, he's macroing! Okay, so the worker count now is 15 to 18. There is no orbital. There's an adept. He cancels the shade. The Reaper escapes. And at 7 minutes, we're up to 23 supply. And now everyone will retreat to what is very loosely considered their corners. Why is this can broken? Was it with awesome sauce? Oh my god. A bit of the bubbly. Grapefruit. The fruit so unoriginal that it had to be named after another fruit. Stargate on the way. Probes very adamant about mining gas. Reaper slaughtered! The hero of the Terran Dominion has been killed. And what is left to stop the rampaging Protoss but 8 Marines? They're rallied to the orbital. Of course, Franken Cow knows where he is. Oh, Micro's back. It's his turn. I'm gonna try to outflank the Marines. Maybe they'll be caught looking the other way. And now a reactor. Stargate. Void Ray, of course. The Adept and the Stalker tuck in for stealth and covert operations. The Stalker says, "Don't worry, wait here, bro. It'll be fine." The Adept says, "I literally can't move." The Stalker says, "Yeah." Moving on. Stim is on the way. A bio build is coming together. An expansion of all things. But the barracks is within almost range of burning. The Protoss will kill a handful of Marines, but here comes the cavalry. Will he recall? Recall? There's nowhere to run! Even the SCV here to witness the vengeance. So, Franking Cow building up the Void Rays, whereas Awesome Sauce has had a little time to calm down and build up. Ah, yes. The 2 Stargate Twilight Council opener is what Franking Cow is going to invest in. Remember, he tactically didn't mine his minerals for most of the first 5 minutes with the simple trick that many people don't use, which is pulling most of your probes. The bioarmy's coming together. Almost timed out perfectly with that factory finishing. Franking Cow, eloquent as always. I'm not sure if he's confident or if he's just insecure, but maybe both. Meanwhile, the Void Rays will finally be able to eliminate that barracks, and with it, another great victory for the Protoss. Meanwhile, the bioarmy comes up the ramp. It's up the ramp. It's here. It's going back down the ramp now. Unrelated reasons. Family reasons. Okay? Want to focus more on my family. It had nothing to do with the cannons. Meanwhile, that SCV, the canary in the Terran coal mine. Nobody has coal mines. And the Void Rays in the mineral line. Oh my. The Marines one at a time find the only spot where that can happen. The supply depots. Without it, how will they feed those families they're focusing on? Of a widow mine? Well, we all learned something. Direct hit, but is visible after that shot. That is a big hit, though, on those Void Rays. He charged them up for anger reasons. And, of course, it is now time, after that air assault, to go Dark Shrine. The supplies surprisingly close to even. The Bio Army not quite understanding how aircraft work, but that wasn't in their training. Here come the Void Rays. There go the Void Rays. Here comes the drug addiction. Doesn't go away. It's a lifetime issue. Meanwhile, the double supply depot. Their crops will burn. I've been playing too much Bannerlord. Is there such a thing? Oh, there definitely is. The depots, if only there was some way the Marines would be able to use them defensively, it might help. But the Widow Mine, the depot is burning. But an SCV to repair. All he can spare. Both sides have 26 workers. The Void Rays, but into a Widow Mine. Doesn't quite, but another Marine, one more bullet. And the Stim gets one. The chase. The Void Ray. And down it goes. Finally, all threats to the Terran have been eliminated. And now they can enjoy the comfort and security provided them by sacrificing half of their people to being Marines. The Dark Templar, though, going through the Pylon Triumvirate, and will make their way forward. A fleet beacon as well. Are there turrets? No. Are there scans? Maybe. But the DT's in the mineral line, a classic tactic. There is a Widow Mine down there, by the way. Wait, no, never mind. It just looked like a Widow Mine. The Marines, they're not quite sure, but the DT's slipped by, as the prophecy foretold. The engineering bay, ever since the accident in the Brood War, cannot fly. The Marines, they've retreated from this base. The Templar, scoring a decisive physical and moral victory. And emotional, mostly emotional. The orbital itself, frozen in fear. Awesome Sauce pulls the boys, unpulls the boys. The orbital is burning. The DTs, as the prophecy foretold, the orbital is sliced to pieces. The DTs retreat. Is there another scan? He goes right back in. Oh, some Scooby-Doo plays here. Oh, the Widow Mine. There must always be two. One the master, the other also a master. It depends on how many kills they get. There's a turret. But it's just barely out of range here. The DT is slicing through the supplies, but the Widow Mine gets one! Father! No! Not father, that was your brother. Oh, all Dark Templar look alike to me. I don't... Meanwhile, at least the SCVs will prevent the depot from burning. The DT serving as a dangerous observer, a forward expansion from Franken Cow. The DT looking, slips by. Oh, the turret! He's escaping! Oh, there's a... Wait, there's no lock there. Oh, I played this mission. Oh.
You're the last one. Complete the mission.
Where's your DT Blake? One of the only things from campaign that seems ridiculous that ended up in multiplayer and wasn't relegated to co-op. Two carrier. I'm sorry. Well, I could barely get that one out. The DT looking for an option, but the bodies of Terrans, they form a scan. He scans and sees cannons and one void ray, which is somehow the least information he could have possibly gotten with a scan at the natural. The DT on hold position, or not, eviscerates that Marine. He retreats. Ah!
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Well, may have given away his position, but the Raven probably would have done much of it as well. So a game that started with a probe rush is still very much in battle here, in limbo. Will the Bio Army be enough? There's Charge, Stim, Combat Shields, and Warp Gate. And nothing else in the mail right now. Alright, the Marines. Where's the Raven? The DTs are slicing. There are carriers. Oh no. He didn't... The DTs. The DTs. Oh no. Okay. Alright. The DTs, Yep. The DTs. The DTs! The DTs, 16 kills between them. The carriers, around the same. What happened to the Raven? There was a Raven. And up 3 supply, but down an infinite amount of hope. Awesome Sauce decides that's enough. Franken Cow racks up a hard-fought victory with a variety of creative and blunt strategies, both in-game and in the chat. So, congratulations to Franken Cow. Thank you, by the way, to FFT Private for bringing us and judging this one worthy. What an interesting exchange. What do you think? What is there to think? Did they ever? But either way, I hope you agree that is truly bronze. Wait. Congratulations, Awesome Sauce! Franken Cow decided enough's enough. Okay. Anyways, welcome back to Bronze League Heroes.